welcome back to GreedFall. I just finally checked my streams myself, and I must say I have a feeling the quality is a bit better, but maybe it's also just better because I got a new mic. I'm not sure. I was not sure what I was about to do here. I think we just... Oh yeah. Ah yeah. Now I got it. Very sure.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus. How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You seem different from the others, Zafra. But I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda, Meneda. You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Oh, what a coincidence.
The lions want to take our children.
They won't touch you. Desarde, we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
What a coincidence I came here, and the ritual was lame, by the way.
Has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desarde. You opened my eyes.
I mean, what was he so afraid of? It was just a lame ritual. And of course, the bad guys are from a very bad guy. And when Afra knows them, they of course are from the former master, which has nothing to do with them. It's all black and white. But okay, this game is not always black and white. I have to say this. There are often very interesting ways things unfold.
Diwed, no Renaigse may enter here. This is the council room. It is a sacred place.
I see. Thank you for telling me. Goodbye.
For the Savages, everything, every place is sacred, I guess. Even the fucking council room is sacred. Are you fucking shitting me? It's like something how you can always get people away from places. Yeah, this is sacred, and that's sacred, this is sacred too, and that's also sacred. You cannot come here. This is the place where we snuck into last time. Now we are suddenly friends with the savages here or what? Okay, we are not.
Dude, what are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners. And to do that, you spilled the blood of my own brothers and sisters.
We seek a cure for my people. That is why I liberated the sages, and it is the reason I am here. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Enough! You are defeated. But I am not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find that Yernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
I must go.
If only you...
How does she know that we freed the guys? Because we were stealth and nobody saw us. So basically she can really know that we have freed them. Are the other guys here now, if there are any left, friendly or not? Check it out. Okay. Kill them all. Okay. At least a few savages killed. Fucking Zero is a motherfucking savage. You cannot make a romance with her. I just read it up because I was curious that she's always that there's never another quest with her. All other companions have quests, but not her. I mean, even fucking Ephra got 2 quests in a row. Fucking bitch. But Zero doesn't have anything, and it's because there was one mission where I should have done something bad. You should have taken a bribe or something. And then Zero would have been mad, and then you would have told to her that she's right and it wasn't the right thing to do or something. Then she's happy, and well, and then later we have to do other things. But I'm not sure if I did this mission, but I'm pretty sure I did it. And of course I did not let them bribe me. So it's pretty fucked up that this is like the only thing. I did this thing because of which I now cannot proceed in her romance storyline. I mean, what shall I do with fucking Ephra? She's a bitch, a lesbian bitch. I mean, Zero is a savage, but at least she doesn't look that bad. And she's also friendly.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
nice. It was worth it to check out the question mark. It was worth it. Silver 4. Totem in Silver 4. Don't have a pickaxe, but that's okay. It's not gothic anymore. It's really a shame that Piranha Bytes just, I don't know, doesn't do shit anymore. I mean, they did some game, but they didn't really evolve. I forgot the name, Elox or something. But the character in this game, which is, I think it was released 2 years ago or something. The character he's moving, same thing like the characters move in Gothic, and Gothic is like a 20-year-old game, you know. And everything looks the same. Like, I mean, the graphics of course are better, but the mechanics and everything looked like 1990. So it was really shitty. Seems like the developers there in Piranha Bytes should have done a few courses or something. You know, get some more knowledge, some more skills. It's a bit sad. I mean, they are German developers, and normally they are very good, or they were very good. They just did not evolve. And made a fucking lame RPG. It looked so shitty. Didn't even bother playing it. Yeah, some cool developers went away. Where were when they were bought by Microsoft? Then many of the developers left. Naughty Dog is also practically dead. I mean, they're just making lesbian shit games nowadays. Huh? Do I have to do something in this region? Yeah. I mean, what the fuck was the Uncharted add-on with? I mean, I liked playing Chloe, but what was the shit with this black girl there? Just politically correct bullshit. And then they were talking bad about men all the time. And they don't even make a secret out of it, of it being, how you call it, feminists. It's also even a dude who is the chief feminist there. So ridiculous when dudes say they are feminists. But I mean, I don't have anything against them. They can do what they want. I mean, they can be what they want. But they should not go political on games. You know, that's what I hate. I hate it when people think they have to spread the propaganda on games, or also films, series, games, whatever. It's not a place for propaganda. But some people like Naughty Dog, they do this. They just spread their propaganda on their fucking games. Naughty Dog, I mean, not always. They started with the add-on Uncharted, and now The Last of Us 2 will also be a full propaganda game. I mean, check this fuck out. I mean, there was check out the special editions full of pictures with angry girls. Some case, some, I don't know, there were several specials. I think there's even figurine or angry pissed girls, strong warrior girls or whatever they want to be. It's all fucked up. Not even sure if Joel will come back. I mean, I didn't check out too much. The very first teaser back in the days was cool. After that, it's just bullshit. Second, the trailer and everything what came later on was just bullshit, and you know, yeah, Naughty Dog is dead. It's really a shame because they were one of the best developers before. Damn shame. And there's not just this chief guy who's a feminist, there are also of course other people, also girls like this. I think she's called Alexandra Neonakis is one of them. She says she's, I'm not sure if she's a lesbian, but at least, but she says she's a feminist. That's feminist bullshit there.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaixe where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaixe are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
I'm talking like the same way they were talking. Would you like me to help? That would be good. Same like the woman said.
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendaig of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir Tirtumod, Renaigse. Yes, I am among us. What are you doing here in this sacred village?
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas? I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell her a nice stranger to us. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desires. Some of them tried to capture her. You need to prove to us that we can trust you.
Sure. Tell me what I could do.
You could help me find the secret seal that I lost. This would prove a little. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals let me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaise.
Well, he just said that he's waiting for the mistress to come back, so all we have to do normally is just sit down and wait until she comes back. Already found her home, sooner or later she will come here.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking to recover?
On the edge of the village, near the river. That is where I dropped it when the wild animals came and chased me away.
Thank you. I'm going to see if I can find it. I really need to know where the Mistress of Wisdom can be found.
Did you find my secret seal?
Not as of yet.
Then I am sorry, Renaise. I cannot help you.
I must leave.
So great.
Ongos,
What do you want?
could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking to recover?
On the edge of the village, near the river. That is where I dropped it when the wild animals came and chased me away.
Thank you. I must leave. Hello. Are you Padilla? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaik say that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more, nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it. I'm back, Padilla.
Yes?
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You are good for a Renaigse. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padilla. Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Kirk might be able to help. He's quite the able-bodied soldier. Good with his hands.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Only thing I'm missing, I think it's good that it is not like a few thousand things to do in the open world and stuff, but the thing that I miss is more freedom when roaming through the open world, you know? Like... Oh, I can't go there. It's just for the way back. I mean, the open world is full of only one ways. It's a bit annoying. Like this, I mean, why can't you just walk everywhere? I have to find the way up there. Where the fuck is even the way up there? Or maybe here? No, it was this. I mean, there never are like really open maps where you can just run and be free, you know. So it's like always invisible walls everywhere. I mean, you cannot even go down here now. It's I mean, it's not too bad, but it's a bit annoying. I mean, and very strange for a RPG, especially this time. I mean, RPGs 20 years ago had this, but yeah, it's still, like I say, it's still a good thing that you don't have to do a few thousand things, because mostly the games where you are totally free also have a shit ton of things to do that are totally boring.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
I hope they make their savage ritual, not a manhunt. They can perform the manhunt. Fucking savages.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! See if you can ward off this fate!
Oh, but still curious about what the mistress will be like after they can announce there so much.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
My fucking companions. Doing all the shit here myself, are they stuck somewhere or what? Oh, fuck them.
Poison on my blade.
spawn it or what? Oh, okay. Fuck it. Areas like this, like running through the woods, that's fine. Something they don't have too often, unfortunately. Oh, those are rocks, I thought they were monsters.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
If one day I'm as old as that man, I hope to run into someone like you, Desarde.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Well now, Renaikse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Yes, they are all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to our Tierna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
Ongos.
What do you want, Renaikse?
I found your seal. It was indeed near the river.
My heart thanks you. You are a Renaikse like no other. The Tierna Hach-Kadaktas would have been angry if I had lost it. The Tierna Hach-Kadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place, where the animals are wild and numerous.
I must leave.
Oh, I mean, it's still much trust they give us. We did a few things for them in there.
You cannot enter here. It is the dwelling of the Tierna Hach-Kadaktas.
Very well. I'll be on my way.
Just tell us where she is. I mean, instead of making maybe waiting until she returns and then they can protect her, they just say, yeah, she's somewhere in the woods. And of course, we helped us a few things. stimmt, die ist vom Teaser, der Trailer. Ja, from the first teaser she's.
You are not welcome.
Cool.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate?
And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna Hachkedachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is a Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
Could have told her to ask the people of her village what they think about us, because we're doing so much. And every time we think we will be stuck, I'm always happy when you find out you can get out of there. Some nature lover she is, letting us kill all these animals. Nothing.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? If you have an idea...
These roots protect a sacred passage that the Donegada wants not just anyone to take. You are correct to believe the Steely is bound to the entrance. You need to make an offering. In general, you place a seed of a particular plant chosen by the Donega that sealed the grotto.
How to know which seed to place? And where would we find one?
The easiest way is to ask someone who has already passed through the passage. There is a good chance that the Voglendike has already taken it with his mistress and could help us.
Thank you, Siora. Your wisdom has been a great help to us.
Well, let's go to the Beamers. It's not Red Dead Redemption 2 after all.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak Kadaktas?
Yes. But to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hak Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone steely, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect, I ask you.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hak Kadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
Yes. I even encountered one. She was magnificent.
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave. This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
This dude is the best bodyguard ever. Lets us tells us where she is hiding. Lets us break into her home, sniff around there. Best bodyguard ever.
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tiernahar Caductus finds the seeds that we're looking for.
Perhaps.
These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernahar, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
It is truly pastoral. Seeds, knotted roots. Oh, how I miss the ocean.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
And there.
Boots on the ground.
It looks very ancient. I wonder what treasures it contains.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahak Kadaktis has quite the head start.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Lord of this fight! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
There's a chasm here. The Tiernahak Kadaktis is agile. She must have jumped over it.
I'm sure we can jump over it too.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Close to it. Fury. Let's see if you can move off the street.
Poison on my blade. Let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Close to it, Fury.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! See if you can ward off this fate.
And I think why we have to go back. I mean, so where we came from, why did we go in here when she was not here anyway? What was this all about? Just went to the cave, slaughtered some beasts, back outside. The same way that we came in. Motherfucker has to go there. Yeah, but it's getting too late, so going off now, might be back tomorrow, so maybe until then.